Hi everyone, it's Georgia down in Australia, and this is going to be a very quick and very, I think unnecessary video, but I thought I would just do a quick run through of this little project, mainly to get myself back into making videos because I haven't done one in a while, and as my little creative contribution today to what I am calling Desert Take Two. Now, for those of you who are already in the project, you know all about it. Desert Take Two is basically a redo of Lent. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole thing now because this is meant to be a very short video, but if you are interested, I will put the link down below in the description of the group where this is taking place. Now, we are doing this in what was my retired group, Creative Lent Project 2022. I have, pun totally intended here, I have resurrected the group so that those of us who are interested in doing this can use that group as our little area to take this new desert journey. Now, what I wanted to do, I haven't really planned very much, and I am not going to do that much in terms of creative projects. This is a spiritual journey more than a arty, crafty, social media kind of thing. So what I wanted to do was make a little notebook or a little mini journal that I just want to put some things in, and those things are not quite clear yet, but I'm starting to get an idea of where I'm supposed to be heading. Now, I'm making this quite small because for those of you who came along to a past retreat, I can't even remember which one it is, when we made this little prayer box out of a recycled food container package something. I can't even remember what's under here, but I have a few little things, and wow, I wonder if this was a Lent project. Might have been. Gosh, that would be quite ironic. And in it I have my I think this is from 2021, from the Creative Lent Project 2021, when we made this little mini tag album, and mine was the theme of the Stations of the Cross, which fits in here. I have my little special booklet which goes in here. I have a few other things, so I thought I might make this as a notebook that can fit into this box as well. Now, for the cover, and I'm not going to show you step by step all the cutting out because it's so self-explanatory. I went through all my papers and I completely had forgotten what I had on hand, and I pulled out the Echo Park Forward with Faith collection. I've only got a few sheets left, and there was a sheet of 3x4 cut aparts, and right next to each other, just the two absolutely perfect ones for me here, Be Still My Heart, because the theme of being still, of quieting myself, of silence, all of that is actually something that is really, really pulling at me with this little journey. So I went, wow, isn't this absolutely perfect? And right next to it is a reference to Hosea, which is, again, absolutely perfect. So I'm going to use this as my cover. So I've cut out these two 3x4 cut apart that are next to each other. And if I fold it over in half, I have the cover of my booklet. That easy. Now, for the pages, all I've done is grab some plain copy paper, and it has only taken me 3 sheets. I have not even cut them, I've ripped to them because I wanted to have that sort of shabby kind of look. I'm not sure if that's going to be showing. And I pretty much folded the paper in half and ripped it in half, and then the two halves, ripped those in half. And that has given me pieces that are just slightly smaller than the cover was supposed to be anyway. You'll see they've ended up pretty much the same size. Now, if I bundle them all together, fold them all in half, and I'm not even being perfect and exact with this because kind of the theme of this whole thing is not being perfect and being a bit of a mess and just letting God do what God does, and just taking each day one by one, not having a plan, and just seeing where He leads me on this little journey. So I thought to have ripped edges was kind of kind of nice, kind of appropriate. So once I've got them all in here, I'm just going to, I have a foam sheet here. I'm going to grab my poking tool, and again, I'm not even being exact. I might grab a clip here just to hold it together. I'm not even being exact. I'm poking a hole close to the top, all the way through. Same near the bottom. Again, all the way through. And I'm going to grab needle and thread. I'm just using some embroidery cotton. And I might get something, something pinky to go with the cover here. And I'm just thinking whether I want to knot it here in the center or knot it out here. I'm going to cover this spine, but I might knot it in the center just so I've got some little stringy bits sort of hanging here in the center of the book, just to add to that messy look that I'm going for. I'll just grab a nice big needle, thread this through. Now there's all kinds of binding stitches that you could do, but I'm just going so simple. I'm starting from the center, sewing my way outwards, and then coming back up the spine into this hole, back into the center here. And I might go doubles actually, just to give it some strength. So I'm going to go back out that hole again, and then back in, just to make it nice and strong. And then all I'm doing is tying a double knot. Pull the thread under here so that both lengths are tied together. Just a nice strong double knot. It's not even in the center, which, oh, actually I can pull that through. There you go. That's my little booklet. Pop that off. Cut that a little bit shorter. I may or may not stick something to the end of those, or I might just let them get raggedy and messy. I think messy is going to be the look for this. Okay, and I've grabbed this pretty lace ribbon. I'm just going to cut a piece just slightly longer than my little booklet. And very, very simply, I'm going to put some glue along the front here, the front edge. Line up my lace ribbons, that's sort of halfway over. I chose something quite thin because I don't want to cover the words on these two cutter parts. Okay, so it's not completely dry yet. I've cut the lace ribbon to size. So this is it, really simple. I'm not doing anything else for now to the cover. I might actually paint it with some gel medium or something just to give it a bit of strength and make it last longer, because it's probably going to be carried around with me for the next 40 days or 37 days. And I have a special prayer that I am using during this Desert Take 2, and I'll be writing the prayer in here. And otherwise, not quite sure what's going on yet. There are a couple of things in my mind that I might be adding. My plan is to put something onto a page every day throughout the Desert Take 2 journey. I know I'm 3 days into it now, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with starting late. But I'm planning every day to put something, even if it's something as simple as one sentence, one word. This is not going to be an art project. It's going to be more of a diary / letter / I don't know what. We'll see. I may or may not share what I put on these pages. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. Seems to be my theme song. I don't know what I'm doing. But anybody who would like to join us, come on over to the Creative Lent Project 2022, where we are now doing Desert Take 2. And I think this video has gone on way long enough for something so simple. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.